Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Appointed office of the rulers and parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we ask you to behold with abundant favor us, your servants, whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of important trust in this land. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this country and of those whose interest we've committed to our charge. Amen.
General business, communication from the chair.
A very good morning, honourable members. Today is a Friday. So far, the office of the Speaker has no any communication to be made. Otherwise, just to welcome you and to continue business as was highlighted yesterday. Thank you. Local next week.
General business, questions on notice to ministers for oral replies.
We begin with questions under Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture, the people of Kasungu Central. Kasungu Central? Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, for allowing Kasungu Central to pose a question. Question number 50 on today's order paper. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Kasungu Central, Honorable Leader of the House, who also happens to be Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture.
Thank you so much, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, popularly known as Kamacheni. Welcome back to the House. And through you, let me thank the Honorable Member for Kasungu Central, a veteran himself, a man of integrity. I want to thank you. Just to alert you that the order paper has not been yet deployed to our gadgets. And Right Honorable Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, we currently don't have an order paper on our gadgets. And may I ask your good office to deploy the order paper on our gadgets for us to help us to, as I respond to this question, may I humbly request you, sir, that you ask your good office to give us the order paper on our gadgets. The order paper has not been circulated yet.
Thank you so much, our leader. That's well noted. Secretary, take note. Don't have the order paper on the gadgets, so please do the needful. Thank you. May I proceed, leader?
Thank you so much, Right Honorable. Right Honorable, through you, let me thank the people of Kasungu Central. The people of Kasungu Central would like to ask the Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture to consider constructing a new office for the Kasungu Municipal Council. The current office is very small, dilapidated, and cannot accommodate various departments connected to the municipality. Honorable First Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank the Honorable Member for Kasungu Central for this important question. I would like to inform the Honorable Member that my ministry is aware of the need for a new office block at Kasungu Municipal because the current one is dilapidated. This problem is not unique to Kasungu only, but also in a lot of councils across the country. This is why my ministry initiated a project to construct new office complexes in our district and city councils. Currently, my ministry is constructing new office complexes in Tiolo and in Mzimba District Council and in Zuzu City Council, with the aim of providing decent accommodation to our officers working in local councils. Upon completion of this first phase, my ministry will extend to other councils and with priority to Kasungu Municipal Council. Therefore, let me assure the honorable member of Kasungu Central that this government is going to construct Kasungu new district. This is our council offices, probably known as the council chamber. I thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture. Supplementary question beginning with Zomwe Walankhula, then we go down as it's appearing on our gadgets. Zomwe Walankhula, please.
Good morning, First Deputy Speaker. I'm raising a point of order. It's not.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. Yesterday, in this House, we had two critical issues that I failed to appreciate the conclusion. The first one was on missing names in the MEC database. I did appreciate the resolution of this House. I just wanted to appreciate the resolution. And the second one is to do with the violence, which both the leader of the House and the leader of opposition are submitted. But the resolution, a concrete resolution from this House, is not clear to me. I have always a feeling that if this House was to be assessed in terms of its effectiveness, people would appreciate that issues get into this House, critical issues, but we fail to make resolutions that can impact the community out there. So I just wanted to appreciate, because there was a submission within the MEC issue, there was a request to do an audit of the database of MEC. And the missing names, MEC actually does admit that they are missing names. But the response from the Honorable Minister of Justice said, those are rumors. When in actual fact, those are not rumors. It has happened. MEC has agreed that it has happened. I just wanted to appreciate what is our take in that critical issue. We know it was submitted in this House. So where do we stand? I just wanted to appreciate the resolutions on these two issues. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Zomwe Walankhula. If you noted, I gave you more than 1 minute, because the issues you're raising are very pertinent. As a House, we ought to resolve such matters. However, the manner that you've raised, because you rose on a point of order which requires my ruling, and you're pretty aware that what you raised, the chair can't do any ruling. In such regard, I would recommend and guide you that you present that in a formal question, using our own standing orders, that may be addressed by the relevant ministries, if I may request, please. Because if in the way it has come, I'm blank, because it's beyond my capacity to rule. But those issues are very important, and they need to be answered and responded accordingly by the relevant ministries. Thank you. We proceed to Cholo Southwest, and then we go to Mangoji South in the order that is appearing on our gadget. Cholo Southwest, the people of Masambanjati.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for giving this opportunity to the Member of Parliament for Cholo Masambanjati, Cholo Southwest, standing in on behalf of T.A. Tangata and the T.A. Mbawera, people of Nasasara and P.A. Vumbuyamwana, to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Local Government, the Leader of the House. And my question is, if the Ministry could consider constructing a market at Masambanjati. Masambanjati is a well-known trading center in Cholo, and we have farmers that are struggling to sell their products. They cannot take their products for sale to Tekelani because it's so far. They cannot take their products to Choloboma, which is a little bit far again. But if we could have our own market, a modern market, the people of Cholo Masambanjati would be so happy that commerce is taking place. First Deputy Speaker, I submit on behalf of the people of Cholo Southwest.
Thank you very much, the people of Cholo Southwest. Honorable Minister of Law Government.
Right Honorable Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank you for allowing Cholo Southwest to ask this supplementary question about council offices, and he asked about markets. My dear brother, your sins have been forgiven by the First Deputy Speaker. He's in a good mood. He should have told you that the questions do not relate, but he's in a very good spirit.
Today is a Friday, so we allow people, before they go to the weekend, at least to speak for their constituency.
But for him to forget thanking His Excellency, the President, for constructing a very modern council office at Cholo District Council, my First Deputy Speaker, that is a miss from him. Because if you go to Cholo today, there is a very beautiful building that this government has put so much priority. And just to report to you that furniture has been given to the office very soon. It's a multi-story building. Very soon, Cholo District Council is going to have a beautiful office. But let me go quickly to Masambanjati. Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, if you go at number 1, you take the road passing through Ntambanyama. That's the Evangelical Mission, where yours truly at some point in time stayed. You go all the way to Makwasa and 50, but before 50 you reach a trading center popularly known as Masambanjati. Masambanjati, it's a place full of beauty. It's a beautiful place. Therefore, the honorable member asking for a market, I would want to agree with him. The people deserve a modern market, because another market would be found at Makwasa, but we are not yet done with that market. It's just in the pipeline, and the Cholo, my sister, has been asking for that for some time. But if you go to Masambanjati, they deserve a new market. Government, when resources are available, we are going to prioritize Masambanjati as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Leader, for remembering the roots and for the promises being made to the people of Cholo, to be more precise, Masambanjati. Of course, there is Cholo Tava, which needs another good market. You can ask again now. You can ask again now.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker, for allowing the people of Cholo Tava to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Local Government, my brother, Honorable Richard Chimwendo. The Minister has been promising the people of Cholo Tava that his ministry is going to construct a market, a modern market at Bus Depot at Makwasa, and I've been asking since 2021 up to date, but there's nothing on the ground. So the people of Cholo Tava would like to be updated. Where are you now on regarding to our issue, Honorable Minister? Tukupita ku campaign ndikauze chani akhwetemule. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, the people of Cholo Tava. You know, Makwasa, we have a very big hospital that we all go and get assisted. So it is indeed of paramount importance that something has to be done. But before the minister responds, we go to Mangochi South. Mangochi South, and then Machingali Kwenu, and the minister will respond. Today is another Good Friday. Mangochi South, please, our commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing Mangochi South it looks like today we're all in a good mood. So I think we'll be getting good answers from the Ministry of Local Government. Madam, First Deputy Speaker, I would like to ask the Ministry of Local Government on behalf of Senior Chief Bwananyambi, all her chiefs and all the ADCs in my constituency, could the minister consider, maybe when building houses or building offices for our chiefs, consider constructing a proper hall or a conference room? Because the office or the meeting place, which is supposed to be, which was constructed at the time when the house was being built, is very small, can only accommodate comfortably 10 to 15 people. So when we have meetings, we normally sit under the tree, and then when the rains come, we all rush onto the veranda of our house. Some go inside the house. Of course, I asked this question previously, but not this minister. That was previous ministers. This is very serious because all our meetings sometimes are disrupted because of the weather. So can he consider doing this? But I know you might say, why don't you use your CDF? Madam, First Deputy Speaker, Mangochi South is a very highly populated constituency. And it's vast, very, very vast, because of the farms that we have. So we get the same amount of CDF. I don't want to mention constituencies, which are half my size. Now, my CDF, especially this last one, I've been doing Dodma's work. Most of the 3-4 schools, the roofs have been blown off. That's what I'm doing. The bridges, because of the terrain in my constituency, little hills, mountains, I've got a lot of bridges. All these bridges were swept away because of Freddy, Cyclone Freddy. And I'm doing that work on behalf, through CDF. So as a result, the resource envelope of CDF, it's a lot of things that I have to do. So maybe for the next cohort, can you consider when CDF look at the place, the constituencies, population, and the size of the constituency? But my main question, which is very urgent, can you consider I think let me call it a conference room.
Honourable member, someone is watching something on the phone. Please don't do that. I know who you are. For the sake of respect, respect yourself, please. And it is on this side. Thank you.
But I know the minister, today we are all in a good mood. He's going to make a good promise to the people of Mangochi South. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member for Mangochi South. Honourable Leader and the Minister of Local Government, you may forgive me. I just mentioned Machinga Kwenu. Yes, then you respond, then we proceed. Total was just an interjection. It wasn't a supplementary. It was a welcome remark. Machinga Kwenu.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, for the opportunity given to the people of Machinga Kwenu to ask a question to the Honourable Minister of Local Government. In the mood of constructing local government infrastructure, what plans has the ministry got to construct the long-awaited stadium in Machinga at Liwonde town? Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, our dear Leonard Machinga Kwenu. Honourable Member SC. Honourable Minister.
Thank you so much, Right Honourable Speaker. And through you, let me thank the Honourable Member for Jolobala for the question about Makwasa market. I knew when I was mentioning about Makwasa, I knew she would mention, because you can't reach Masambanjati before you reach Makwasa. And Makwasa, because we have the mission there, the headquarters for Adventist, church around there, but also the biggest tea plantation around Makwasa, and it's a big trading center. The economic activities happening at Makwasa are huge, and for that reason, they deserve a modern market. It's also going to help the people of Cholo to get revenue, more especially the council. Through DDF, they tried to start a small market at Ntambanyama. It had some issues, but I think they have resolved those matters. We should be able to work out on how best we can support Makwasa and the other trading centers as a matter of priority. The main role right now for the councils is that they should collect more revenue, and trading centers like Makwasa could be of help for councils to generate revenue. And for that reason, Makwasa will also be a priority. I want to thank the Honorable Member from Mangochi South, through you, Right Honorable, and proud to say we are always proud of our Commissioner. And if the people of Mangochi South are listening, she's one of the people who all pray that she comes back to the house and continue to give us the much needed wisdom. We thank her for that. But the question about Bwana Nyambi, more especially the headquarters for Bwana Nyambi, you may recall, Right Honorable Speaker, that in the past, we used to have traditional courts, traditional conferences around TAs. That continues to this particular day. And Bwana Nyambi is a senior chief of a long time, one of the senior chiefs in Malawi that requires special recognition. However, I have to be very honest with the resources that we have now for me to say that we're going to construct a modern conference center within this budget. We don't have that resource now. But if we get more resources, we should be able to prioritize Bwana Nyambi's headquarters. There are two Nyambis. There's Nyambi from Machinga and Bwana Nyambi from Mangochi, where she comes from. And Nyambi, the other side. And yours truly have stayed in that particular place. I have enjoyed my stay during my youth. That's why I'm able to speak Yao, and I enjoy Yao because that's where I grew up at some point in time. But just to assure you that the CDF continues to serve the country, much as people would like to say one or two words, bad things about CDF, the whole country is able to appreciate the role CDF is playing. And that's why each and every budget of this government, CDF has been growing. We have appreciated the role CDF is playing in this country, and we have appreciated the work that CDF is doing in this country. That's why each and every budget, Right Honorable Speaker, you are seeing an increase in CDF. As long as we remain prudent, as long as we remain transparent, and as long as development is taking place in the communities, this government will increase CDF and will make sure more resources trickle to the communities. Let me turn to Machinga Likwenu. Almost a policy of government that each district should have a community stadium. And as I speak now, in the part of Eastern region, it is Machinga which doesn't have a stadium. Because in Zomba, we have done that stadium. Of course, that's phase 2. Blantyre, as usual, they have. Mangochi, they have. Baraka, they have. It is only Machinga, and therefore want to agree with Machinga Likwenu. We already promised that land being provided, we should be able to start work at Liwonde. And I should be able to work with you and your fellow members of parliament and the council to find a suitable place where we can put a community stadium for Machinga. You know that the headquarters for Machinga District Council office is slowly coming to Liwonde, and it was already done that. That's why it is proper to do a stadium at Liwonde. I thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Local Government, for able answering all those questions. We now proceed to question under Minister of Transport and Public Works. Question number 19, Rumpi Central. Point of order, the President from the South, the Vice President of DPP, Chiladzuru South.
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, for giving the people of Chirazzo South to stand on a point of order. I wanted to find out, is it in order, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, that the Honorable Minister of Local Government is talking about stadiums here and there. He's not mentioning about Chirazzo. He's not mentioning other districts that also require this infrastructure. I'm saying this. No,
Honourable Member, if you noted, he said Eastern Region.
No, he also mentioned the. So I wanted to find out.
Can you ask that you want a stadium? Can you ask that you want a question?
Is it in order? Is it in order that the Honourable Minister, we normally submit our development plans. All these councils in Malawi, we provide our development programs where we indicate where we need a stadium, where we need a market, where we need a bridge. No, I haven't finished. You can. So I wanted to find out, is it in order that he's just saying, I will do there, I will do a market there, I will put it there, and yet we have submitted our programs. We expected the minister to be saying, here is the program, here is what we're going to do for Chirazzo, than to be picking and choosing which district to do a market or which to do. Is it in order, Madam Mr. First Deputy Speaker, that he should be picking and choosing which district to do a bridge, to do a market, to do a stadium? Is that in order, Madam Mr. First Deputy Speaker?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Chirazzo South is just trying to get into the supplementary questions. If there is a member who was supposed to stand here and say, thank you for the market, actually we have opened the market in his constituency. It's him. So he was supposed to come here because I'm not giving a ministerial statement. I'm responding to individual questions and I have to respond according to that particular question. If it was a ministerial statement, then I would cover the whole country. But because it's one-to-one, I have to respond to that particular question. But if there is a member who was supposed to say, thank you, Honourable Minister, that market was done, it is open and function, because we have done a market in his constituency. And I know it's just being friendly to me. But on the stadium, and I want to tell you, the good news is that the stadium for Chirazzo is not only a stadium, it's a package called School of Excellency. Remember, this government is doing schools of excellency. The first are 5 of them. And one of it is in Chirazzo at Ngurudi. But the one at Ngurudi, it's a peculiar one because it's going to have a sports academy and it's going to have a community stadium. He is aware, but he has not been given details. So actually, the people of Chirazzo and it's going to go John Chirembwe School of Excellency. But sports is going to be one of the big programs for that particular schools of excellency. And this was spoken by the president when he was here. The donors have already been found. We are finalizing everything else to make sure that that becomes practical and the people of Ngurudi are going to benefit from that. So let's be assured the people of Chirazzo and part of Blantyre, because Chirazzo to Blantyre is less than 20 kilometers. So Chirazzo, Blantyre, and the other side, Cholo, where you are truly married, is also going to benefit from that side. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. But if you noted, his last question was if you could give a detailed plan on how you want to do these programs. I have in mind of Ntuntama Market, Wimbe Market. So if you could outline how you're going to do it. But otherwise, thank you so much for the market at Chirazzo, where he does come from. All members, we proceed to questions under Minister of Transport and the Public Works. Our people from Rumpi Central. I've seen you Zomba Central, but let's proceed for the sake of progress. Rumpi Central, Rumpi Central, Rumpi Central.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker, for giving an opportunity to the people of Rumpi Central to confirm question 19. Indeed, question 19, under my name in today's order paper, belongs to the people of Rumpi Central, especially those under Paramount Chief Chikula Mayembe and the group village headmen Mulongoti and Chikaramba. I thank you.
Thank you very much, the son of Temba Lamatemba Chikula Mayembe. Honorable Minister of Transport, I see the Deputy Minister. Honorable members, just for guidance, you see the screen is full. If you recognize the member, switch off yourself, please, because now you can't switch on, please. I will not switch you off. I want you to switch yourself off, please. If you don't want to do it, please. I'm talking to you, Karonga North. I'm talking to you, Blantyre City South. I'm talking to you,
thank you, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker. Maybe before I respond to this question, allow me, First Deputy Speaker, to put on record my appreciation to the Head of State, His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera. Out of so many youths in this great nation, in his wisdom, he decided to appoint me as a Deputy Minister of Transport, and I shall always remain indebted to him and extremely grateful for the gesture that he has given to me and the people of Lilongwe Southeast, and at the same time to all the the youth of this great nation. I would like to assure all the youth politicians in this house and the youth out there that will not disappoint, but will work day and night to ensure that we're putting better foundations for the next generation that is going to be accountable to the citizens of this great nation. Thank you, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker.
Congratulations once again, dear brother, and the whole nation of the trust in you that you will indeed deliver. So go ye and deliver.
Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, allow me to thank Honorable for Rumpi Central to ensure who's asking a question to our ministry. The honorable member from Rumpi Central is asking Minister of Transport and Public Works to consider construction of Njakwa and Rumpi bridges, since the existing ones are too narrow and prone to accidents as they were constructed during the colonial era and have outlived their lifespan. Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, through you, I would like to thank the honorable member for Rumpi Central, who happens to be Honorable Kandawile, and a great man who is responsible in taking care of the people of GVH Mangat. Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, through you, let me agree with honorable member that the Njakwa and Rumpi bridges, which are along M24 road, are really in a bad shape and need to be upgraded to double-lane bridges to increase their capacity as well as to reduce accidents. And I would like to wish him all the best, and I would like as well to inform the honorable member that we are currently working on the designs of the two bridges together with the Bwengu Chikwawa Road bridge, which is on M24. We will expedite, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, we will expedite the process to ensure timely access to various social and economic services in the area. Thank you, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister of Transport and Public Works. Point of order, may you use your gadget. I will recognize the point of order from Zomwe Walankhula because they're using a gadget. So if you don't use the gadget, I will not recognize you. Because I want us to be in touch with our system. Zomwe Walankhula, point of order.
Good morning, First Deputy Speaker. Thanks so much for giving people of Zomwe Walankhula a chance for point of order. First Deputy Speaker, I think I had put my point of order low, but you've recognized me now. Thanks. But I would like to ask your office first to appreciate yesterday that the president condemned the violences in Malawi. Now, my concern, what I want to ask now is...
Honorable member, we can't be going back and forth on the same issue,
listen,
member.
I have the right to be heard.
I know you have the right.
Yes.
But I'm giving advice. We can't be going forth.
No, listen, First Deputy Speaker. So my concern is, my car was vandalized when the president was here, right at Parliament. MCB youth destroyed that car. The CCTV is there. Why is the president not condemning those acts? Because you put my heart at rest if I know why the president is not taking any initiative of condemning violence, because this place, it's one part of arm of government. So up to now, the president is condemning the violence things that had happened on Wednesday, but the things that happened in his presence here at Parliament, he hasn't condemned. So I wanted to bring this to your office, to your attention. At least you should help me. Maybe you haven't told the president that my car was vandalized outside. Thank you.
Remember, you are aware your issue was ably handled by Parliament through the Speaker's office. Let's appreciate the efforts being made by our leadership here at Parliament. Thank you. Supplementary. Honourable Minister, are you standing? Honourable Minister? Honourable Minister, sorry,
Yes, thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. First Deputy Speaker, I stand as a reflection to the Honourable Member for Zomba Malosa, where she's alleging that whatever happened to her vehicle, it was an issue to do with MCP. But as MCP, I would like to assure the Honourable Member, or ask the Honourable Member, to the fact that we have so far not been provided with information from Parliament as it was discussed and agreed to, that Parliament would look into the issue and come up with a report that would be provided to us. So, is it in order for the Honourable Member to be alleging that MCP is associated with the atrocities that were actually done? I submit, First Deputy Speaker, sir.
Supplementary question, Room Central. Room Central, I recognized you and you're switching off your mic again. Lumpi Center, resume your seat. Honor members, why are you standing? Okay. Who should I first recognize? Who should I first recognize? Thank you. Toro Center, switch on your gadget on a point of order icon. No. Don't just assume it's not working. It means you haven't tried. Try. Your friends are trying and it's working. Thank you. Room Tolo Central. You are rising on point of order. Thank you. Point of order given.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. Is it in order?
Tolo Central is speaking and you're making noise. And on the same side.
Is it
on the same side?
Is it in order, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, that your office and indeed Parliament, until today, weeks past, nothing has been furnished to the executive in as far as the unfortunate activity that happened here under the cameras the video was watched, and really putting up a report to the executive would take all this period. And you have heard from the Honorable Minister, who is a high integrity man. If it was any other minister, would have said, yes, he's lying, but not him. He is good. He's a man of high integrity.
All ministers don't lie, you remember.
You are yet to furnish them with a report of what happened here. Is it in order, really? How long does a report take? Having watched the CCTV, how long does it take for that to be furnished? Considering he's a female member of parliament, and what happened here must be condemned and has been condemned, but furnishing a report to the executive should take us a month. Are we serious? What is happening to parliament and parliamentary secretary?
Let me respond this way. We have the Parliamentary Service Commission, which comprises of all members from all the parties. So my response is noted. We'll take it back to the Parliamentary Service Commission. Thank you. In the PSC, there is DPP, there's MCP, there's PP, there's UTM, there's all the key parties. So it's not a matter of one party, it's about all parties. My response is noted. That will be presented. Listen, I'm saying your issue is noted. As a chair today, I'll take it to the Parliamentary Service Commission, which comprises of a DPP MP, MCP MP, UTM MP, PP MP. Thank you. Supplementary question, Rumpi Central. On the same issue or different issue? Matching guys, same issue or different issue? No. If you don't know to respond, I'll not recognize you. Thank you. Rumbi Center, please. Yes. Same issue. If the same issue I've resolved, and you know our rules. No. I've asked her. Is it the same issue or not? You know our rules. If the issue is resolved by the chair, you don't go back. If the issue is resolved by the chair, you don't go back. So the question is it the same issue or different issue? I'm not threatening you. I'm just taking the facts. Our rules are clear. If the issue is resolved, why should we go back? Thank you. Yes, Chief Whip, DPP. Chief Whip, DPP. Chief Whip DPP, I'll give you the floor. One of the members have said this. If you're not recognized, switch off your mic.
First, Deputy Speaker, I thought we had started very, very well.
Honourable members, I want to hear the DPP whip clearly, please. Thank you.
First, Deputy Speaker, I thought we had started business this morning very well. And it would be very unfortunate for the referee to be getting angry. I am saying we started business this morning very well. And as our referee, we expect you to be very calm. Where there are provocations, the referee will always remain calm. And I would like to appeal to you as our referee to maintain that calm. Be calm, referee. Thank you very much.
Nice of you. Point of order, Cholo Tava. Okay, point of order, Machinga East, then Cholo Tava. Thank you.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I was insisting to stand here and speak, First Deputy Speaker, because the issue of damaging the car, the vehicles, it was the issue to do with women. As we are going towards elections, First Deputy Speaker, you might say, because you are 153 men in this house, and we are only 40. So the honorable member, on daily basis, he's asking people to get a lift from Parliament to where she is staying, and the Parliament cannot assist her. Really? After this much time, If the commission, if the Parliamentary Service Commission has not yet met on the same issue, then we have to adjourn, allow them to meet and give us a response. Yes, this is a serious issue. The honorable member is from Zomba. She's not staying here. So let the Parliamentary Service Committee meet now and give us a response.
Honorable, thank you so much, Honorable Member.
This is a threat to women.
Thank you.
This is a threat to women and...
Honorable members, just to relieve from your fears, the Parliamentary Service Commission is meeting this weekend. Thank you. I repeat, the Parliamentary Service Commission is meeting this weekend. So you may be relieved of your fears. Tolo Tava, point of order. Honorable member, may you resume your seat? I want to say this. I'm being guided here by the secretary. Honorable members, listen to me, please. Honorable members, may you listen to me, please? Tolo Cento, I need your attention. Tolo Cento, please. Honorable members, I want to say this. Honorable members, I was being alerted by the secretariat here. The issue that is being talked about has been reported to through proper channels. And the meeting that I'm saying about the PSC is not even a meeting for this agenda. But this has been already reported and action will be taken accordingly. So Parliament has reported, and because this is an administrative matter, Parliament has resolved this and the responses will be accorded accordingly. So the PSC even meeting this weekend it's nothing to do with the issue of the car. Thank you. So to assure you, Zomba Malosa, you be assisted by Parliament and all relevant documentation has taken place. But this is an administrative matter. Thank you. The matter is closed. To Rumpi Cento. The same issue, November? No. I'm sorry. For this one, I'm sorry. I may look bad for now. I accept I look bad for now. Thank you. Rumpi Cento. Go. No. One member, respect the ruling of the chair. Rumpi Cento, please. Rumpi Cento, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, for according people of Rumpi Central.
Honor members from Nzimba South, please. Honor members, please, let's proceed business. Thank you. Honor members, please. As you're going out, I said the issue is administrative and the Parliament has taken action. You be assisted accordingly. Thank you.
Cento, please proceed. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, for giving a chance to the people of Rumpi Central to come up with a supplementary question. Much as I have been talking about Njakwa Bridge and Rumpi Bridge, these two bridges exist at the entry point to Rumpi Boma. But there is another bridge at the outlet of Rumpi Boma as we go to Bolero. This bridge is called Mawerewere Bridge. Again, this is a very tiny bridge that usually causes accidents, and it exists at a big slope. My plea to the Minister of Transport and Public Works is that as you consider Rumpi and Njakwa bridges, may you also consider the Mawerewere Bridge. There is a contractor who is working on the Bolero Road, and I believe if this road was starting from this bridge would have been taken care of. So my plea is, please consider increasing the span of Mawerewere Bridge, because it is equally a very important bridge. I thank you.
For the sake of our visitors in the gallery, this is Parliament, and that's how we deliberate. Thank you. Honorable Deputy Minister of Transport.
Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, allow me to thank Honorable Member for Rumpi Central. He has raised a pertinent question, pertaining to Mawerewere Bridge. Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, let me retake that one. Allow me to thank the Honorable Member for Rumpi Central.
Order members, let's proceed. Order members. Order members.
Let me retake that one, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker. Allow me to thank the Honourable Member for Rumpi Central, for he has raised a very pertinent question, and that request is legit because Mawerewere Bridge, as you drive towards Bolero, is really not in a good condition because the other stretch, the road has been worked and the contractor is also working on the other end. I would like to assure him that we will engage Roads Authority to ensure that that bridge is worked on, and I would like to give him comfort that on Sunday, as I'll be in the north, I'll take a personal initiative to visit and allow me to invite him to such a visit so that his people can also appreciate our visit. Later on, we will do that bridge because the road which Flame is working on from towards Bolero as we go to Nyika is a good road, and the people of Bolero deserve a better bridge as they travel to that side. So be assured, Honourable Member for Rumpi Central. Thank you, Your Honour, the First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honourable Deputy Minister of Transport and Public Works. Marching north, east.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable First Deputy Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Machinga Northeast constituency to ask a supplementary question to the Deputy Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure. First of all, let me congratulate him being appointed deputy minister, and I expect him and the nation to perform well. He's quite a gentle person. Coming on a serious note, through you, Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, I want to ask the minister or to inform him that up to date, your technocrats have not yet visited the bridge which is at PHIRI on Bakiri Muluza Highway, which comes from Liwonde up to Chiponde. The bridge was broken 3 weeks ago, but the officers have not yet visited the place. If you have received a report to say they know about the issue, then it's through media, because the people on the ground at the constituency, they have not seen any official from the Ministry of Public Works and Infrastructure to assess the place. Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, this is a very important road because it connects Malawi and Mozambique. And almost every day, a lot of trucks pass through with goods in and out. So, impassability of this road is causing shortage of forex in the country, which is at a critical condition. I therefore humbly ask the minister to send the officials to assess and do the work with agency, because this is an important road. Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Machinga Northeast. Before the minister responds, I'll ask Kibangochi South to ask, and then you respond. I've seen you Chugwa West. Secretary, take note, there's a concern. Okay, so in that regard, Minister, is your gadget working on the minister? Okay, we may take. Mukoro, can you try again? The issue is, I repeat, when you, more than 6, if I'm not mistaken, MPs have pressed an icon to be recognized, it makes this to be full. As a result, others can't request to be accorded space to speak. So if you haven't been recognized, please switch off your gadget. So the gadgets are working, but because you don't adhere to all instructions. Thank you. Mangochi South.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. I've risen up on a point of order, or I don't know, point of clarification. Honorable Deputy Speaker, I'm standing here to clarify my position. I have not gone out, not because I'm not in solidarity with the female MPs. I've been standing here condemning all these things. Yesterday, I condemned violence in whatever form, but I was rebuked and called all sorts of names. I stand here in solidarity with the ladies that have gone out. But being a commissioner, I've got restrictions. 2, UDF does not believe in walking out, because we've got examples. We did that before, but it never yielded results. There was a time we walked out just for half an hour. Whilst we were out there, things were being passed here. Very, very controversial things were being done. I don't want to mention them. And I've got a memory of the first parliament when I went in Zomba. Malawi Congress Party walked out against the Press Trust Bill. Whilst they were away, we passed everything. So UDF, honestly, we don't subscribe to walking out, but I'm in complete solidarity with the female MPs that have gone out. What has happened is that I'm not speaking as a commissioner, because I cannot say anything on behalf of our chair, who is the speaker. What I can say, this matter has not come to us. When it comes to us, we will discuss it. But I know the speaker through my own informal. I know she has done something with the legal people, we've got a legal department in Parliament. So I think she has done all that. I think she will tell us when we meet, or maybe the House will be informed. The way, I'm not against you, First Deputy Speaker, because you said UDF has a commissioner, DPP has a commissioner, Congress has got a DP, or MCP has. Sabano, mapeto yake titukwanidwa nazo ife commissioner. Titukwanidwa nazo, and in the end, it will cause friction. But I don't want to speak on behalf of the Speaker because she's the chair. Because I know I should resign. Why?
Honorable Commissioner, I think you've made your point clear, and we do appreciate.
But I know I'm in solidarity.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Honorable members and our dear sisters that are here. Okay. Before I make my submission, leader.
Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, you might recall when the issue came on the floor. Right Honorable, when the issue came on the floor, the Honorable Minister of Lands stood and said that Parliament instituted an investigation because Zomwe Walankhula had insinuated that MCP young people, the Honorable Minister of Lands did say, we have not been communicated at the outcome of investigation, and therefore to say so and so, it will be irregular. We are waiting for Parliament to conclude on that matter. I think that was the response from our side. That did not mean we are not condemning violence. The issue was we are waiting for an inquiry report. Now, Parliament and this side, Parliament is run through procedures. The issue that has come on the floor demanding that we buy tires, and then I should stand here and say, let's buy tires. It's a procedure, because Parliament finances are run and controlled by a commission. But that commission will wait for a report from Parliament. And there's no way we can say the commissioners have delayed. Have they been furnished with the report? Is anyone refusing that these people should be compensated through whatever happened? Nothing of that nature. The problem is when people want to do something, which is okay, but they fraud their own procedures. What we have seen is just frauding procedures. A matter which she could have raised properly without any problem. But frauding procedures, and we saw Machinga East moving from there, coming here, and trying to insinuate to fellow leaders to say, let's go and march out. Maybe that's the way they protest to the Speaker. If they planned it that way, that's their own right. But no one here should be seen as if we are saying violence must take place. We are not doing that. The only thing is an investigation was instituted. We must get a report of that investigation. Parliamentary Service Commission, which runs the affairs of members of Parliament, must be informed by that investigation. And you did right and say, in that Parliamentary Commission, all political parties, including UTM, are not afford, but UTM, UDF, MCP, DPP, and PP, they are there. So if we want to follow our own procedures, the way we handle matters, it's up to the House. But for ourselves here, we cannot say that we are allowing violence to take place. and we cannot be contributing because they said, can you start contributing? We want to buy tires. Is that a procedure? We cannot do that, First Deputy Speaker. So no one from this side is against any member complaining, and we are all against violence in this country. But we must not be construed that because we are quiet, then we are accepting what has happened. I wanted to put that to your attention.
Thank you very much, Honorable Leader of the House, and indeed to thank Honorable Commissioner. Just to relieve the members of the House, the matter is being handled administratively, and as the leader said, procedures are being followed. The good news is we have our own umbrella body, which is the PSC, which handles all matters that do relate to members of Parliament's welfare. So the member will be assisted, but procedures will be followed as Parliament through relevant offices. They are handling the matter. Thank you. We're almost, there was supplementary from Rumpi Central and then Chikwawa West. Honorable Minister of Higher Education, you're raising a point of order. Do you still want to speak after they have spoken? Okay.
Speak. Thank you very much, Speaker, Deputy Speaker. As a Malawian who's fought for women's rights, I'm very concerned when I see the gender card being played in a way that is actually detrimental to women themselves. I think part of being a human rights defender is to say the truth when it happens. The issue that we've seen unfolding here, I think we need to be very careful. The women's movement is not going to be part of people who demonstrate dereliction of duty, dereliction of representation. Part of being a strong woman, a woman in politics, is being in the space to represent the people you are speaking for. Leaving the space voluntarily is actually anti-women human rights. What should have happened here should not be dressed in gender robes. It should not be dressed in the name of defending women's rights. Women have fought for a long time in this country to occupy space in this house. And it is the duty of every man and woman to stay here and represent them, not to walk away voluntarily. Nobody sent women out of this place, and as a person who has led the Women's Caucus for a very long time, I want to plead with my sisters out there and the brothers who went out there to say the whole point of democracy is to put a place to discuss, not to put a place to run away. A strong woman faces issues. You don't go out. So I would like them to come back and table their issues. In fact, they fought so hard to occupy these spaces. They should not make us lose the gains we have attained. I'm someone who fought very hard when I was still in this house to make sure many of them are here, and it is painful to see them give up spaces we have fought very hard for them to have. So I thought I needed to say that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Higher Education. In fact, I recognized you on the premise that you are a gender champion. So you are indeed our icon when it comes to advice relating to gender issues. Leader?
I beg to move that question time continues after health break. I beg to move.
Thank you. Honourable members, there is a motion that question time to continue after health break. Those of the panel say aye. Those of the committee say no. The ayes have it and the motion is carried. Honourable Deputy Minister, may you respond to that question? Then we take when we come back. Honourable Deputy Minister.
Thank you, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing the people of the Local Southeast to respond as a Deputy Minister responsible for transport and public works. Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, allow me to thank Honorable Member for Machinga Northeast for the pertinent question he has raised pertaining to a bridge which has issues on PHIRI Bridge on Bakiri Muluzi Highway. Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, allow me to impress upon him that within next week we will dispatch a team of engineers to have a look and probably immediately start working on that bridge. Why am I saying that? Because we had issues. We had issues in terms of funding, but I would like to assure him that just this week, the Ministry of Finance has funded roads fund, and currently we are sitting on something that we can immediately start attending to different roads which have needs our attention. So because Bakiri Muluzi is one of an icon, and that road was named after him, and in honor of the first president in terms of democracy, His Excellency Dr. Bakiri Muluzi, the former head of state of this great nation, we will put our interest to attend to that road so that those who are driving on Bakiri Muluzi Highway must feel the comfort and the honor of driving on a road which is named after one icon of this great nation.
Honorable Deputy Minister, is it in order for you not to complete the name by saying a chair? To finish the name properly, a chair.
Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, every little boy in this nation knows that there's only one chair, and that's His Excellency Dr. Bakiri Muluzi.
Two days ago was his birthday.
And Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker, don't tell me along those lines. But I can comfortably confirm that we're going to work on that road because we respect His Excellency Dr. Bakiri Muluzi. And in honor of him, we will put all our energies as Malawi Congress Party to ensure that we cannot erase the gains which were made by His Excellency Dr. Bakiri Muluzi, the former head of state, a chair. Thank you, Your Honor, the First Deputy Speaker.
Not only the former president, but also the former Secretary General and Administrative Secretary of Malawi Congress Party. We love you, chair, wherever you are. Happy belated birthday, chair. UDF moto, UDF moto. Honourable members, we take a healthy break. We come back at 12 minutes past 11. But before we do suspend proceedings, thank you so much, Honourable Leader, for the reminder. I almost forgot. Honourable members, we are blessed this morning with different groups of people. One from Trinity Christian Academy. Yes, Honorable Senior Politician, Mwanza Central, former Vice President.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir. You did advise me and the House that when we press this gadget and there are 5-6 faces, apparently the minister will not be able to answer the question, as this gadget may not be able to take all those faces, and I obliged that. Unfortunately, I obliged and listened and complied to your direction. But I'm not here. Now I stand for a point of order because I wanted to ask a supplementary question. First of all, First Deputy Speaker, is the Honorable Deputy Minister of Transport.
Honorable members, Mwanza Central, let's go for a healthy break.
Yes, no.
When we come back, we take Chikwawa West, and then we take Mwanza Central.
Okay, wait a minute. I want the Deputy Minister for Transport is also Director of Youth. I want to remind him that in that seat was Kapote Makasungula. Gwanda Chakwamba, MUK Mlambala, Wadison Dereza, Alege Banda.
Remember, which standing order are you quoting?
I want to remind you because he's a little boy, but I want to tell you. Now, I want to also remind him that the role of the director of youth of any party to make that party strong. And please, in our time, when I used to be a youth leader...
Honorable member, this is parliament.
Yes.
We're not talking about the parties here, please.
Well, but I want to teach him.
The chair issue came in because it's exceptional.
I want to congratulate him because among the history of this country, I think for him he's a graduate and now a director of youth is a plus. And I want to say that among those graduates who graduated, Kamuzu sent a lot of people to Canada, MUK Mlambala, Kapona Makasungula, Zino Chiwambo, and all those people were graduates. And the party was strong. So little boy, don't play around. Oh no. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want also to say that because it's a legacy that we all cherish. And among those youth that I have trained to as apprentice is the leader of the house. He used to be my youth boy, but now he's a big man. Congratulations, thank you.
Mwanza Sento, which standing order are you quoting? What lighter moment we've had calling Deputy Minister a little boy. No, those are lighter moments. Today's a Friday. We cherish such moments. All members, as I said, we are blessed this morning, and through the office of the Speaker, Madam Catherine Godanhara, let me recognize and welcome Trinity Christian Academy. There are 53 numbers that come to observe Parliament proceedings. May you stand, please? Trinity Christian Academy. Wow, wow. Keep on standing. I'll ask the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs to stand and welcome them, as to encourage them. Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, just stand and welcome them. Thank you. That's our Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs encouraging. Work hard, girls, work hard, boys. School is good. Finish, join Parliament. Thank you so much. You may have your seats, please. We are also honored this morning with a huge team from our dear own leader of the house, the people of Mvera that have brought Grace Primary School. There are 70 in total. And again, we have Chanju Private School, again from Honorable Leader of the House, Honorable Ndi Chimwendo Banda. There are 15 in total. So in total, we have 85 from Lower East. May you stand, please? Our dear takulandirani akudowa East kumvera kunalunga kwao kwa Achimwendo. Tapempe Achimwendo aime kuti abaibise mtundu wao. Honorable Leader of the House, that's your son. He does a good job here. We are proud of him, and may you please work hard. We are proud of him. We are proud of him. Work hard in school and be like him. He's an icon of the nation, the son of the soil. So, Honorable Ndi Chimwendo Banda, thank you so much for bringing your people, and to encourage all members, time permitting, bring your people. They should be able to observe Parliament. Takutokozani, Malama Speaker, Mukodo Kalabasi. This is your house. Kuno ntukwanu, Zomwe Walankhula, ambayo daliteni. Honorable members, with those announcements, we now take a healthy break. We come back at 26 minutes past 11. House suspended.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.